working well. I hope my mics here are working. If they aren't, hopefully we'll get that figured out. But as the title says, I'm just going to be tidying my shop a little bit. Not near as big as last week's video. Hopefully this only takes like 15 minutes, a half hour. Let's get started though. Oh boy, come on, auto lighting, do your thing. You know what I should do? I should go turn on the shop lights. I'll be right back. Let's see. I have basically 2 big boxes of stuff that I brought in from outside that I need to put away at somewhere in this shop. Let's see. Maybe I wanted to try doing this as a vertical live stream because it's going to be shorter. It's not going to be 3 hours long like the last one. And my app appears to have crashed. Nope, I'm back. But it doesn't really work for this very well because you can't see much of the shop. But anyways, actually I have a better idea where to put this I just had. I think I want to put it right here if I can get enough in frame. Let's see, I got one of the boxes. Let's move this one over a little bit. I don't know, it's so hard to get anything in frame. I don't think I'm going to do another one of these vertical, but that's what we're doing today, so already committed. And yes, the Joel adjusts his camera live stream. All right, that's something, I guess. I got a bunch of camping stuff that needs to go over into the other room, and so I'm gonna pull all that out here, put it on the shelf, and then figure out where everything else needs to go, and then we'll put all the camping gear back into one of these boxes, take it over to that room and take care of it. We got this little washer connector hose. I have others of those put up here, so let's put that with them. Very nice. Let's see, that's camping gear, so I'm gonna put it on the shelf over here. Why is this is washer fluid? It should be over here on this shelf. And let's see. These are camping gear. Well, actually, I need to make 2 boxes. I need to make one for the camper project, and I need to make one for the what do you call it? Camping. One for the camper project, one for camping. So like this toilet paper, that's camping. Let's see, we got another lid here. We have some tent sealant that I got for Christmas. Myra, my sister, gave me a tent last Christmas that was very leaky, as we discovered on the channel, a used tent. Obviously, I don't blame her. There was no way for her to know that. But it just how it was what it was. And so she's going to repair it next time she visits, I believe in like May or something. I think I've got everything out of here except for 2 space heaters, which are both going to the camper project. So this box, I believe, can be our camper project box. So honestly, actually, it's not big enough. I think this box needs to be our camper project box. So let's get started on unloading this one. Got a little wash mitt here that goes there. This is for the camper project. We got some tools here. Let me go put these away. You might be able to see, actually. I'm just going back to my toolbox. So I gotta put this stuff away. We got some drill bits. We got some electrical stuff. And our electrical tools go in there. I don't remember if, oh hey, there's quite a few people watching. How's it going? I'm just tidying my shop here. I don't remember if, I think the chat fades away, which I'm really concerned about because last time I did this, I missed a bunch of chat messages. So I've got a different phone here where I can hopefully look at those. Except it's not letting me open up the live stream. Gosh darn it. Do I have to go to like the shorts tab because it's a vertical live stream? No, it should be under the live tab. It says no views 5 minutes ago. That's really helpful. I'll restart the YouTube app. We'll get chat up here in a second. Let's see, live. View channel. Aha, here we are. Okay, I've got it up. I don't know if I can bring up just the chat history though in a vertical live stream. Live chat is on. Oh, I accidentally swiped away from my own stream. I don't think I can bring up the chat history, so I guess if anyone chats, I'll just have to hope I see it. Yeah, I'm not sure if I missed your message. I'm very sorry. Anyways, more stuff. We've got camping stuff. So there's a bunch of camping stuff that I got for Christmas here. I think I talked about it in the last live stream, but I got Hennessy. They make asymmetrical hammocks. This is the Scout, actually, which they were giving away for free, which is for a child. So I might like try to flip this on Facebook Marketplace. But I also, of course, got a full-size one for myself, as well as a nice brand new REI 2-man tent from my sister. She was the one who also gave me the patching material for the tent she gave last year because she felt bad about it, but she also gave me a new tent if that doesn't work. So I'm all set on tents now. So let's see, that's camping gear. Let's throw it up here. This is going to go with camping gear for now because it just needs to be sold, I guess. If I had more viewers, I guess I'd just do a giveaway on the channel, but I don't think I have enough viewers to do a giveaway. Maybe I'll try that in my next hammock camping video. I'll see if anyone wants it. That would be good. Again, I'm so frustrated. I don't know if I'm missing chat messages or not. I wonder, maybe on the YouTube Studio app, I can bring up the chat, like this chat in the studio or something. Let me try that. Studio, content, live, view all. It doesn't even look like this live stream is showing up in the Studio app, so it doesn't look like it. Oh well, hopefully I don't miss any chat messages. This is a hammer. I gotta go throw it in my toolbox back here, which is shockingly organized at the moment. All this crap came in from inside. It should not have been inside, obviously, and it just needs to be put away out here. This is more of the stuff for patching the tent. My sister, she looked it up and she said that this stuff is best for patching a tent along with, I don't know where I put it. There's some sealant around here somewhere. I guess I'll try and find it. I got a real pile of crap going on over here now. We're gonna clean it up though, that's the whole point. Where'd that stuff go? Oh, also, let me know, is my audio good? I assume so. Like, someone left a like. They wouldn't leave a like on a live stream with no audio. I'm using like wireless mics, so I've done this before, but only once, and never as a vertical. Where the heck did I put that patch stuff? We might never know. I guess I'm gonna have to move on. I got some brake clean for Christmas. You can never have enough of that. Great stocking stuffer if you've got a car guy in your life. I'll put that up with the rest of my flammable materials, my lubes and cans and stuff, which live up by my natural gas furnace, which is probably not a good place to leave your flammable liquids. I got this extractor set a long time ago. I was trying to use it inside on something. It did not work. If you're using an extractor set, you're already probably screwed though. Let's see, that should go with taps and dies, probably in the drawer of the toolbox. And let's see, we also have, this is with camping. This is with camping. I have some bits here that need to go get put in the toolbox. Let's see, looks like I just have some packaging and stuff. A little Allen wrench in here. Let's see. All right, I guess I gotta go toss this stuff in the toolbox. Maybe I should have set the camera up back here. I really need a better spare bolt spin. Allen wrenches. We got like I need a home for like hose stuff. Because I don't have anywhere where like just if like I have a spare hose gasket or something. I need like a place for that. I think a second rolling toolbox is in my future, to be honest. Maybe I can get one with some bigger drawers and I can actually put all of my power tools in there or something. I don't know. I'm just gonna stick that up there out of the way. I think the only two things left in here. Let's see, I don't see any chat messages again. I could be missing them. I hope I'm not. I don't know if they go away or not on a shorts live stream. I know they disappear on a long form. Oh, hey, there's a chat message. A flux capacitor in this car. I can't say that I do. It is probably old enough. It definitely goes as slow as a DeLorean, I'll tell you that much. Let's see, I've got, here's a piece of plastic. I've got these 2 wool blankets here. This green one here, I guess I don't know how well you can see it, but these are quite large. And I'm going to use the green one. Okay, a little bit of backtracking. The Volvo, last time I took it out camping, it has a little camper built in it here. I'm going to have to reposition the camera after this, but the Volvo over there, it has a little mini camper in there. And let's see if I set that back down where it was. That's close enough. It has a little mini camper. I took it out. I was freezing. Even with 750 watts of heat, it was not getting warm in there, which 750 watts of heat should be enough to warm a space that small. And so for insulation, I should have started with this one in the first place. I got this brown thing that I'm going to hang from the ceiling between the front cabin and the back seats, because I work from home out of the back seats. And that, I don't know how well it's going to do. We'll have to try it. And then if it's not good enough, I can also attach some Reflectix to it to help with the insulation. But I want something, you know, flexible. Anyways, as for my bed, I think I actually might have put a hole in my little camping mat. So I don't know if it holds air anymore, but either way, I wanted a more permanent solution. So I bought actually a Japanese one of the Japanese style like beds that's just really flat and thin, because there's not a lot of headroom in the Volvo. And so I'm going to be sleeping on that. And they wanted as much, which is probably worth it, but they wanted as much for their mattress protectors as the mattress cost. And so instead, I thought wool would be a really good material to wrap around it to protect it. Plus, it's half the cost. It'll add a little insulation. So that's what this green one's for. And I actually really like the color combo of the green and brown. That'll be nice. Let's see, I think there's just garbage in here. Oh, I found another hose gasket. Okay, let's start piling all of the Volvo camper stuff into this big box here. All right. Hey, it looks like chat messages do not disappear on short live streams. That is very strange that they do disappear when you're doing a horizontal live stream from your phone. Anyways, we got the 2 wool blankets. Oh, hey, I found that sealant stuff. I put it on the car for some reason. So yeah, my sister, she looked it up, and apparently this is what you want to fix a tent that's leaky. Put this on all the seams, and then you coat the rest of the stuff until it's soaked in this. I don't know. That's she wanted to try fixing it since she gave me the bum tent, which is obviously very nice of her. I don't blame her for. It's a used tent, which I approve of purchasing used goods. But sometimes you get burned. Anyways, so I have these 2 space heaters. So if you did catch the video where I went camping in the Volvo camper, the stage 1 build as I call it, you might remember I had this space heater in it, and it wouldn't actually maintain 1500 watts. It kept kicking down to half power. And I've tested it at home. What I would do is I would cover the back so it didn't have an intake. And when this thing overheats, it'll kick down from 1500 watts to just 750. And, well, I tried opening it up, and that's actually where I was trying to use the bolt extractor, because one of these stripped and would not come out. But instead, I just decided that the real solution is what about 2 space heaters? And so I'll be running both of these on low to total 1500 watts. My neighbor's just leaving to walk their dogs over there. I always feel so weird being a YouTuber in the driveway. Anyways, both of these are going to go in the camper. And that'll mean that we have very rapid heating, which is what I want, because I don't want to have to run the generator that much. So it's supposed to be peaceful, you know. Let's see. So I also have drawer slides, and I have bought a 12-volt fridge, and they're going to be mounted on these. And if you remember the camper setup, I'm not going to go show you right now, but they're going to be mounted horizontal to the car, so the cooler will slide out over top of the bed, and then I can access it from the inside and the outside of the car, and also put shelving above it, because obviously space is at a huge premium in that car. At least that's the plan. I haven't even really mocked it up yet. I just got the slides and the fridge. That'll be a bit of problem solving. Those are a little greasy. Let's put them in the bottom away from the blankets. Let's see, what else goes in the camper? Oh, this stuff is for the camper. This is some Poly-X oil, so it's gonna hopefully, or so, you know, maybe, I think it's clear, so yeah, it won't actually stain the wood, but it'll make it a little more durable, hopefully. Let's chuck both of these things. Oh, is that? Oh, this oil. There's some stuff on the little pads for application, and The oil might be leaking. I probably, actually, let's see. I have a bag down here. Let's put the oil and the pads in the bag, and then we won't have to worry about that. I probably should have left the wool blankets in the bag, but you know, sometimes you get excited and you want to take them out. All right, get all that stuff. There we go. Now it won't stain the wool blankets. Let's see, was that all the stuff I had for the camper? Let me check here. Oh, I just have a power splitter that I need, and also this is to wrap up the cables. I think I can put all the camping gear in here. Okay, I'm going to show this off again. I've showed it off in videos, but if you recognize that, obviously you know what this kind of is. This is a little portable AeroPress caddy. The AeroPress just friction fits in here. Doesn't fall out, obviously. So you pop this out, and then set this down. This is another 3D printed component, and this can unscrew here. This can hold your coffee beans. And then up top on here, you have coffee filters. And so this all fits just really nicely into the otherwise unused space of the top of the AeroPress. And then it snaps right into here very satisfyingly. This is from LTT. It's the magnetic cable mount, and I'm using it so the coffee grinder doesn't fall out. So this is the coffee grinder. Of course, you want fresh ground coffee for the best results. Then held in with the magnetic cable management. Got the stir stick in here. That just is friction fit in. As you can see, the grinder's pretty sturdy too. And then in the very end over here, we've got a little scale. This is like I think I got this like off of AliExpress for like a few bucks. It's a little jewelry scale. From what I can tell, it's pretty accurate as compared to other scales I have. And that's just the little tiniest thing, and it just friction fits in there, doesn't fall out. Anyways, this is now, I got this AeroPress, the clear one, for Christmas because I wanted to be able to leave one with my camping gear, so I could grab a bag of beans and go camping. Instead of having to grab my AeroPress, grab my grinder. I also bought a second grinder that's just for camping. What is this? Oh, you tuned in just a minute too late. This is a little caddy for the AeroPress. It's for making coffee. This is my little portable camping caddy. The AeroPress just fits into here, pops out. Try and go over it real quick. Do I like fishing? I should, but I don't really. I think I have too much ADHD for that. Anyways, then your coffee can go in here. These unscrew, and your coffee filters go up here. This goes in the top of the AeroPress. All pops in here. This is a magnetic cable management from LTT. It pops off. The grinder comes out here, and that little magnetic cable management holds that in place so it doesn't fall out. You got your stir stick over here. That's friction fit, and then a little tiny scale over here. That's also friction fit. Yeah, that's a nice little thing. This is my dedicated camping setup now, so we'll put that away in a second. But yeah, I should like fishing, and I might get into it eventually, but I've just had enough fun just doing normal camping for now. Yeah, it seems like I should. I camp so much. I have ADHD. You cast around constantly. Fair enough, yeah. I don't know. It's just, I struggle with stuff where you just sit around, but I have gone fishing before, to be clear. And I enjoy the act of casting. It's very satisfying when you get it right. But I just haven't really gotten into it yet, which honestly I probably should, seeing how Mav's videos do on catch and cook, that sort of thing. But right now I'm just doing camping, going up and visiting fire lookouts most of the time. Anyways, lighter. Gotta have your lighter. I have one of these in every car because one time I went camping and forgot any material to light my fire. Yeah, my grandpa was a little bit into fishing, but he was also really bad at it. And so that wasn't very fun because we wouldn't catch anything. And then my dad and my parents, which I mostly went camping with, they weren't really into fishing at all. So, but I do have a friend, he's been on the channel, Cooper, and he is into fishing a little bit. So if I ever want to learn, I'm sure he'd be more than willing to teach me and give me gear recommendations and such. Oh, and this is my little Swiss Army knife. I leave this in the car in the camping kit, mostly because of this tool, little can opener. But also just, you know, it's nice to have a little dedicated knife. I'm sure you would. I have gone fishing with Cooper. And it was fun. We went fishing. Oh God, what river was that? It was the Deschutes River, and that river's shallow enough that and it was summer, so we just waited around, and he kept casting. He didn't catch anything, but it was, I like wandering around in rivers, so that was fun. What state? Washington State, baby. I'm in Spokane, so just across the border from Idaho. Let's see, other camping stuff. I'm trying to get my shop tidied here. Okay. Just checking to see if there's any messages. I got these boxes of stuff were full of stuff that was inside that shouldn't have been inside, so I brought it out here and just trying to find all of it at home, because some of it's like this tent I got for Christmas, some of these hammocks. Let's see. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, like I said, I liked wandering around in the river with Cooper. That was enjoyable. Got some toilet paper here. The essentials. This is dedicated camping toilet paper. It's been abused. I think that might be everything. Oh, I got my drill here. I'll go hang that up. Let's see. I also got a bunch of used screwdrivers, just the dumb kind of screwdrivers from my parents when I was visiting last. Pennsylvania. I don't think I've been to Pennsylvania. I've been across the country, like to New York and stuff on a road trip, but I don't think we hit up Pennsylvania. Definitely some of the states over there are beautiful. Yeah, it's definitely, that's one of the reasons I'm building the Volvo camper. I was talking about it earlier in the stream, is so I can be away from home more often, because I'm able to work from home. And so Pennsylvania is like the Oregon or Washington of the East Coast. Very nice. I do like Oregon and Washington a lot. I actually prefer Spokane, I'll say, to Western Washington, mostly because nature feels a little closer and it's less populated, so you don't run into as many people on the trails. But yeah, I'm building the Volvo camper because I'm able to work from home, so that means I should be able to take like a month-long road trip and work half the time and not have to take as much time off work. Anyways, I think we're getting to the point where we need to move to the other room so I can put away, I've got my tripods in the way, so I can put away other things. But first I'll run over here and put away these screwdrivers. Oh boy. It's not great framing, but I think it's good enough. All right, let's see, screwdrivers up in the top drawer here. See, I was down to, it looks like 3 screwdrivers. And this one has a serious defect in its blade. I can't say I was aware about Pennsylvania's waterways, of course. I'm truly a Pacific Northwest person. I don't know too much about the East Coast. But it doesn't surprise me. My sister was looking at doing a canoe trip up in Canada. Not quite on the East Coast, more in like the central east parts of Canada. And I was looking, I was like, holy crap, there's a lot of water here. Like, it's just constant lakes. There we go, there's all my new screwdrivers. Very nice. And shockingly, my sister also isn't into fishing. She just likes camping as well. So we go sometimes on these, boating trips and don't actually do any fishing, even though that's one of the main attractions. My watch is telling me something. I got a calorie goal or something. Let's see. Now I think I'm gonna go put the camera in the other room with the shelving, and I will be in shortly with those 2 boxes so we can put stuff away. Oh, that didn't work. There's the main light. All right. Let's see. I'll put the camera maybe right here. I fished this spring. That sounds like a lot of work. I don't think I can promise that. I would appreciate the subscription, but I can't promise that. I don't know. If Cooper ever comes by, I'll make a video where we fish, of course. But we'll see. Anyways, I'll be right back with those boxes. Oh, box number 1. All the camping gear. And need to stop by Lowe's at some point and get some plywood and insulation for the camper as well. I don't know where any of this stuff is going to go. I appreciate the subscription. Yeah, I definitely am about honesty. I ain't gonna lie to you. I respect fishing. I can see why people enjoy it. I just have not gotten into it yet. I mean, look at this. I have a server rack here. I have so many hobbies, man. I try to not go into new hobbies without like a lot of consideration first. Looks like this tent could live here. Let's see. This stuff is kind of miscellaneous. I have a little miscellaneous shelf that could live up here. Got the TP that goes in this bin, I believe. Going to be extra squished now. This bin is full. And it looks like someone, who could have that been, left these tongs out last time instead of just sticking them in the kitchen bin. It was probably me. I mean, I do. I'm not going to argue with you there. The big bushy beard, the bun. I'm wearing a flannel right now. This is my grubby flannel. I have ones that look much more Pacific Northwest with the classic red and black. I'm definitely not going to argue with you there. But the other thing I got for Christmas was a Hennessy hammock setup. I'm looking really forward to using this. I have no idea where it's going to go on this shelf. This shelf is getting full. I actually have some car stuff on this shelf. I think this needs to turn into it. You know what? We're doing a live stream. Let's turn this into a dedicated camping shelf and move the car stuff right now. Let me make this a little further away so you can see maybe both shelves. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it that far away. Let's see. That's actually pretty good. Let me see. I rotate it a little bit. Hey, that's not bad. All right. The Hennessy hammock come with a bottle of Hennessy. It did not. They should do a collaboration. No, I don't know why it's named Hennessy. I hadn't thought about that. That's funny. All right, I need to clear some space on this shelf to put stuff from. Oh man, this is going to be more work than I thought. Let's see. Here's some stuff. I think this is BMW parts. No, it's not. This is BMW part. I think this is Volvo part. This is miscellaneous car parts. This is Volvo parts. Oh boy, we are getting into it. You know what I really need? I need, not the Facebook glasses, but I want a version of the heads-up glasses where I can have chat. So I got a couple of light bars there. Oh God. I think this was like at a, you can't see it very well, but I think this was at like a church thing, and my mom got it because she thought it'd be a funny gift to give me. It's a gear shift that lights up. Any recording equipment. He wants to create fishing content. Right now, I think for the amateur, the best, and I haven't tried the other ones. I'm no reviewer, but the Insta360 Ace Pro 2 has served me pretty darn well. And if you really, and I also have an Insta360 Ace or X4, which is the 360 camera. And that's really good if you just want to worry about, like, say, fishing or something. But if you, it's a real bitch to edit. But my main camera is the Ace Pro 2. And it's missing some features as compared to something like the DJI offerings. But I really like the flip up screen. So when you're filming yourself by yourself, you can see what you're doing better. Oh, there's the BMW parts bin. Let's put this in there. Let's see, I think I can move the Oldsmobile parts box over onto this shelf now. Okay. Oh yeah, here we go. But like I said, I'm really no expert at camera gear. I'm not a reviewer or anything. Chest mount or head mount? I don't actually do much with body mounts. Usually I just, hold it up in front of me. Generally, in my opinion, and this is going to all matter to your opinion, as chest mounts are generally better because you can see what the arms are doing better because it's right here. If you really want to get the best mount, they say mounting it in your mouth is the best POV. There was like a Hardcore Henry, that movie. It was filmed with a rig that mounted it in his mouth. And I think Insta360 do make a little bite mount. So you could try that. But I as compared to head and chest, I prefer chest. So that's, again, like I said, that's preference. I was shocked when I learned that that big old American car out there, the Oldsmobile, it has a Space Saver tire. It has like the biggest trunk I've seen in my life. And yet they couldn't put a full-size spare tire in there. And that is a spare tire. I have a different one in the car right now. So that helped clear up some space. Let's see. I've got this little cable. I don't know what to do with this. I also need to grab, I'll be right back. I got to go grab the litter box. It still hasn't been put away from when we took the cat with us across the state. Oh boy, put the camera in a very convenient location. There we go. I guess this cable I just moved can be put back up there. There's space for it. I think the nicest thing probably about the mouth mount is that you can just remove it and put it in really quick. Other hobbies, I guess it's not in the background anymore, but I can rotate the camera here. I have a server rack here. It self-hosts a bunch of stuff. Of course, it self-hosts like all my YouTube footage, but like I don't use Google Photos. There's a really great service called Image that replaces that completely, and it's all local. So I don't have to rely on Google. I don't have to pay Google, even more importantly. If I just rotate the camera a little more here, you can probably see it in the corner right now. I play the drums. As you might have seen from my shop over here, I'm into cars. A lot of my hobbies are out here. I also do, let's see, where do I want to have this? I also do, yeah, local serve in the house is dope. And there's so much good open source software these days. This is so cool. And I'm able to get this from work, this chassis here, and like it comes out, slides out and everything, and has capacity for 16 drives. It's been very nice, very fun. And I have a couple of laptops here doing other stuff. Let's see, supposed to be putting stuff away. That's Leah's shelf. I can't really do anything with that. What's in this box? Oh, this box is underutilized. This is like Subaru parts. Let's see, put that there. I think I can put this next to it. I also play video games, but that has fallen a little bit to the wayside with this whole YouTube thing. It takes a lot of time. Come on, move. Oh God. Oh, I have coffee's a little bit of a hobby, like you saw with that little grinder there. Local serve. Do you have any foraging? I don't do any foraging. That for me kind of falls into the same category as fishing, where it seems like it'd be a little bit boring. But I do love mushrooms. I know my family, we have a pretty decently sized property. These are for Volvo. I don't know where to put this stuff. I think there's other Volvo stuff up here. We have a pretty decently sized property over on the other side of the mountains in the Pacific Northwest area, and I think they found, oh God, what's that really expensive type of mushroom? Is it chanterelle? I can't remember. There's a really fancy, expensive type of mushroom they found out there, and so I got to try those once. But no, I don't do. I should do more hiking and stuff. Most of my camping hobbies involve just driving. Though driving probably does look a little better on camera generally, maybe to my audience at least. All right, we should have enough space to put this new hammock gear now. Let's put let's put these brown totes over where I moved the Oldsmobile stuff from. Like that, and then we can make this shelf all about sleeping solutions. Yeah. Got the Hennessy hammock. We got the Hennessy Hammock Junior. I think I will probably try to give that away on the channel because it's I don't have any children and it's for children. Let's see, we got this stuff. It can go up here. I guess I could just move the camera back now. There we go. Yeah, I've definitely heard of people foraging. I see it on the Seattle subreddits and stuff. Um, yeah, I that's the other thing is I would have to take the time to learn which mushrooms won't kill you and that sort of thing. I don't know if I trust myself for that. I could probably learn it, but it'd take a while. Get those put away. I'm hoping to move kind of away from this brown tote solution. It works pretty well when you're just chucking some stuff in the car, but like they're really getting full. And when in the Volvo camper, they really don't work. Like where is this AeroPress thing even going to fit in here? I don't think so. Not unless I do a complete reorganization. I don't know what to do with this thing. I kind of would like it to be covered. Will it fit in here for now? No, not really. Ah, geez. What is it hitting? Oh, it's hitting the thermocell. I'll put it in here. This is good live stream content. You can see everything I'm doing, right? Come on. That might work. Emphasis on might. It doesn't really, but it might. Oh, it clasped. That's all good. I think that might be just about all I had prepared. How did I get monetized? Now that is an interesting story. So we have a cat. Actually, let's see. Is she in her bed? She's not in her bed right now. I was just looking inside. There's a bed in the window right there. But if you go to my shorts and sort by most popular, there's one that got like 4.4 million views of Menko the cat. I guess, you know, what's new, the internet loves cats. And that's how I mainly got monetized. I got the mostly that got me subscribers, and then I already had enough view time on my long form videos. So I didn't actually get monetized through shorts. That just got me enough subscribers, and I had enough view time. Yeah, lots of research and practice, which I don't know. I'm one of those people. It's kind of, I guess it's kind of embarrassing. I like things that I'm already good at. So, I mean, you could get a cat. Yeah, the internet loves them. We chose, if you go to the shorts, she is such a weirdo. Just an absolute weirdo. And so she does pretty decent, though. Only that one video has gotten that many views. But I've kept posting them of her because it's easy to make and people like them. And there's a lot of people subscribed to my channel now who are here for the cat. Let's see. I guess I got everything put away. It's kind of neat. Here, I guess. Well, let me show you. I'll show off my camping gear. Let's see. Hey, the vertical format might actually be pretty good for showing off my camping gear. Yeah, that's pretty good. Move it back just a little bit. Maybe point it down. So up here, we've got the two mattresses. I think one of these might have gotten a leak when I took the Volvo camper for a trip the first time. Got a big beefy, I think this is like a 32 degree, 35 degree sleeping bag. This one's like a 40 degree summer bag. Sleeping bag liners. I really like these chairs. Now, if this is something I would never go back to, these chairs, I do have a little bit of survival gear. I'm mostly, you know, pretty like a modern camper. I'm like, well, the fancy tents and hammocks exist. I'll use those. Like I also have a chainsaw a lot of the time, but I have like a axe and stuff to forage wood when I need it. But for the most part, I'm a fairly modern camper. Oh, geez. I guess we can go look at the Volvo camper. I'll go finish running through my camping gear here. This chair, I love these for car camping. I used to have like the big, like the stereotypical chairs that just fold up and are like twice as long as this. But this thing from Costco, it came in like a 2-pack. And I love these. Like generally when I'm setting up a chair to sit in, I'm camping. And what else am I doing? Like I don't need a chair that sets up instantly. And so putting this together doesn't really hurt anything. It's comfier. It's way smaller. And what was the other thing I was going to say? Oh, there's no cup holders is the biggest downside, or armrests. But overall, I would never go back to an old style, like the big bulky chairs that you see so commonly. I've got these little tiny pillows. I hate these. They are just memory foam with no inflation in them. and they have this little thing where you can scrunch them down so they become thicker, but they just go flat, and then they don't come back to not being flat until you put them in the dryer. This is a pump gas powered stove that I discovered existed, and I've been playing with it, and I've enjoyed it. I just bring a canister of gas with me for if the car runs out or if the generator runs out, and this runs on the same stuff. I did drop it out of the dang car, and now it's all bent the heck up, annoyingly. Like, see, look, it doesn't sit flat. My first aid kit. Now, I bought a black one, then I watched a video that said, get a red one because it might not be you that needs to tend to the first aid, and you want this to be obvious. So if you buy a first aid kit, get a red one. But I hadn't seen that video when I bought mine. Some miscellaneous stuff. And now I guess I have 3 tents. This is the one you see a lot on the channel. It's a 4-man, but it doesn't have the clips. It has sleeves, so it's kind of a pain to set up. What I really like about it is that when the rain flies on it, you can still look out the window and have really good ventilation. This is the leaky tent. It is a REI 2-man from a long time ago. My family's had a bunch of these. They don't leak, except for this one, which has been damaged, I believe. I think it was wet, stored wet at one point. This is a new REI 2-man that I got for Christmas. Actually, it might be it's a 3-man, but I think it's roughly the same size as the old 2-man, and it doesn't cost much more, so my sister went for it. I talked about the hammocks. I've got some really old mummy bags. I do have an underquilt. This is an Amazon special for the hammocks. It works pretty well down to, I believe, about mid-30s Fahrenheit. So down to about 0 Celsius. Yeah, the mummy bags. I've got, this is something I want to upgrade. This is a Harbor Freight 12-volt air compressor. I bought it on the recommendation of Project Farm because it has metal internals. However, while it's super reliable, and I'll never have to replace it, hopefully, it does not auto-inflate. So that's annoying. So I have to keep checking it. And I got a bunch of, my old hammock here. It's just a basic hammock. Got a bunch of recovery gear like a kinetic rope, chainsaw, and the totes of miscellaneous stuff. I do not partake in any of the herb. I don't know why. I got nothing against it. I just haven't really bothered. But I guess I got no excuse now to not go out to see the Volvo. Let me just go completely portable here. Put the battery bank I got for my phone in my back pocket. That was an attractive face. Oh yeah, no, I don't. Oh man, my cable for the battery bank is not long enough. I'm gonna have to just hold it. Or I could get a different cable. Do I have a different cable? Oh God, that's a good angle. Okay, no, I'll just hold it. It's a big ass battery bank though. Okay. Oh, I still haven't put this away. That's gonna be used soon. Did you know I was live streaming? No, I am. Someone asked to see the Volvo, so I'm gonna go show that and then I'll be done. Yeah, that's the partner wondering where the heck I've been. She does subscribe. I thought she'd notice, but I guess not, which is fine. Yeah, no, I don't care if people smoke the devil's lettuce. I think as someone who doesn't partake, that's like the cringiest thing you can say. Maybe I should have brought the tripod. I'm gonna go get the tripod. And again, my neighbors think I'm crazy. Yeah, I mean, I went to college. I was around some people who did it. I don't care. Let's see, where did I leave the tripod? There's the tripod. What an adventure. I gotta hang my battery bank back on the bottom, mount the phone back up, turn up my volume for some reason. All right. All right, I got the tripod, let's go. Let's see, looks like I still have audio. Unplug the mic. So I just wanted to build this camper really gradually because I didn't really know how it would go. So I really did the most basic of builds, and that's where we're at right now. With 2 requirements in mind. I wanted a desk so I could work from it and a bed so I could sleep in it. Right now there's a bunch of cables on the bed here. But let me just, I'll flip the camera around. And I'll set the tripod right here like that, I think. Maybe lower it down a little bit. Volvos are dope. This is my first Volvo. I actually got it wrecked from Copart and got it re-licensed and everything. And it was a good experience. I also got a Subaru Outback at the same time. And well, from 2003, this is from 2007. And obviously I chose this one. All right, so obviously here you've got your bed, which is a sheet of plywood. And then this is the desk setup. So, oh goodness, I'm gonna need the key because, well, I can kind of show you, but this desk, it slides over and then folds up, and that gives you a really massive desk, but the seat needs to be moved out of the way. I guess I'd better go grab the freaking key. Wish me luck that no one steals my phone. Oh. Is it normal for people to just leave their live stream going without them? And there's the key. Okay, and I'm on my way back. For once I was organized. I guess I better come see if y'all said anything first. This is a 2007 Volvo XC70, and it does have a turbo. And the main reason I wanted it is actually because I've never had a car with a turbo, and I've never had a car with a 5-cylinder, because this car actually has 5 cylinders. All right, I just started up because the battery it's obviously powerful enough to start it, but it isn't powerful enough to move the seat back and forth too many times. But this seat has seat memory, so I just have a setting saved to seat memory for this position. And it just goes forward like that. Yeah, this car has, I believe, just about 200 horsepower, which is roughly the same as the BMW you might have seen in my garage there. Obviously, it weighs a lot more, but it does still absolutely move. So yeah, this desk, it just slides over like this, flips up like that, and then you've got this absolutely massive work surface here. It does wiggle a little bit due to the mechanism that I've used here for the slides. But once you have like weight on it, it generally stays in place. The main issue with it right now is that it's very difficult for me to get from the desk into bed without getting out of the camper if it's raining. But I plan to fix that in stage 2. I think I'm going to rebuild basically the whole desk surface to be smaller, because I realized it's kind of redundant to have it overlap the bed. Additionally, my new mattress is going to be about 3 inches thick, so I need it to clear that. And also, it does rest on my knees right now, which makes it hard to get out of the car, so I'm going to raise it up probably about 2 or 3 inches. So there's a lot of changes. Like I said, I wanted to build this in stages, so I could make it good as I go. But yeah, I guess let's go back to the shop. It's a little chilly out here, though today was exceptionally warm compared to usual. I'll just leave the seat forwards. All right. Yeah, no, I love this car, and it has been actually probably the most popular vehicle on my channel. I'm going to flip the camera back around here. Yeah, it's gotten, I believe, maybe total like tens of thousands of views. You know, maybe, just maybe, I should close the hatch. Yeah, it has like, I think 13,000 views on its most popular video, which is pretty good for my channel. It's not that much, but it's good for my channel. And unfortunately, that video does not have monetization because I made a mistake, and I didn't learn about that until I became monetized. Yeah, that's the Volvo camper. It's gonna be a lot better. I'm gonna have, well, you might have not been here for when I was talking about the stuff I have here. So maybe I'll put this right here. But let's see, raise this up a bit. So I have this box of stuff that I was dealing with earlier, and I'm probably just gonna put on the shelves over here. You know what, if I close the garage door a little bit, I might have better lighting. Okay, let's do that. Oh yeah, I also host Home Assistant, which can operate the garage doors, though I don't get good Wi-Fi out here. Actually, maybe this phone hasn't had it updated. I can do it on my main phone here. Oh, nope, not that. There we go. Tried to quit the live stream. That's why I don't like messing with this phone. That's the wrong one. Okay, leave that partially open. Now we got a lot better lighting, I believe. Yeah, oh yeah. But last time the space heater kept kicking down to lower heat, so I got 2 space heaters now. But let's see, more importantly, more interestingly in my opinion, I got one of those 12-volt fridges, and I'm going to have it on slides so it can slide not out of the car, but over the bed, because I wanted to be able to access it from inside and outside of the car. Oddly enough, these slides did not come with any hardware, so I have to find some hardware, but otherwise they seem like they'll work pretty well. I'm really excited for the Stage 2. However, before I call it the Stage 2 build, because the Stage 1 was just kind of getting started, getting something I could work on. And then Stage 2 is going to be adding a bunch of stuff like insulation, modifying the desk, mounting the fridge. I think basically everything except for maybe shelving, which will be the Stage 3. That's not a 3. There's a 3, but I was really stoked on it. It just aside from the issues, because of course you're gonna run into issues. That's why I'm building it one step at a time. Also, we got some stain here, some more insulation, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. But I'm gonna have to work on this car here first. This car's been broken for kind of like 6 months or something, and it's weighing on me. Plus, it's a Subaru. It's 4-wheel drive. I want to go play in the snow with it when it snows, if it snows this year. So I'm hoping maybe I'll do that later tonight or tomorrow or next week or next week at the latest. That's my plan. But yeah, this car, I don't know how difficult the repair is going to be, which is probably what's keeping me from doing it. It is, actually, let me get this box out of here. Oh boy, that's featherweight. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, God damn it. Okay. Oh, quit it. Get on the shelf. What are you doing? Box? There's a measuring cup. I like blaming inanimate objects for my mistakes. Yeah, I gotta work. Oh, more hinges. Let's go with the camper stuff and this thing. Yeah, gonna be working on the Subaru next. It has a locker in the rear that I installed myself, and I must have made some mistake when I installed it because the rear differential is making some god-awful noises that are not normal. So I need to drop it down, crack it open, and see if I can figure out what's wrong with it. Yeah, so that's the thing is I don't really know how much work it's going to be. I need to get started at some point. But with that, I think our shop's fairly tidy. There's a couple more things I could take care of. Let me move the camera a little bit. So that way, I think that'll work. A couple more things I could tidy here. I got some, let's see, I got some paper towels here that need to go be put away. Actually, I don't really have a place for them. I will put them up here. Let's see, these things need to go in the other room. I will be right back. I do like doing these tidying live streams. It just makes it so much more enjoyable for me, which is half the reason I make content, I guess. All the daily walks and stuff that I make, which I still need to go on my run for today. Let's see, are there any more of these? These things are technically clean, but not very. I'll take them inside and wash them. These towels. Got a box here. Let's see. Folding chair I could put up. Right. Yeah, I think that's just about all I've got for tidying the shop today. Thanks for tuning in, especially to Loving Dean the God Machine. I hadn't read your username yet. Yeah, I think that's all I got. The shop is pretty tidy from the last live stream we did. Plus, course, putting away what I got to today. Yeah, thanks for watching.